Sudiptanai Bhagwan ki jai. Sisi Vishwagandasha Param Swami Gurudev ki jai. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Vavisanina Varaja Vedata. Vavisanina Varaja Vedata. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Jala Bina Mina Pranata Jadivi. Jala Bina Mina Pranata Jadivi. Tarapatara Pacharo Jiva Javi Data. Tarapatara Pacharo Jiva Javi. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Vavisanina Varaja Vedata. Vavisanina Varaja Vedata. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Manasarovara Sambiraje. Manasarovara Sambiraje. Mutinaito Hansakya Kavidata. Mutinaito Hansakya Kavi. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Vavisanina Varaja Vedata. Vavisanina Varaja Vedata. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Sagara Sipa Mangaya Tarasi. Sagara Sipa Mangaya Tarasi. Amrita Bonda Kulna Varaja Vedata. Amrita Bonda Kulna Varaja Vedata. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Vavisanina Varaja Vedata. Vavisanina Varaja Vedata. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Piho Pio Nitaratata Papiya. Piho Pio Nitaratata Papiya. Pariyon Nirvani Naiva Vedata. Pariyon Nirvani Dave. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Vavisanina Varaja Vedata. Vavisanina Varaja Vedata. Satta Guru Satta Sangyaryo Loavi. Satsangi Aryolo Sridhi Pakkahi Nitot Ja Satsang Sridhi Pakkahi Nitot Ja Satsang Varabagi Joy Chani Pave Data Varabagi Sohi Chala Pave Satta Guru Satta Sangi Aryolo Satta Guru Satta Sangi Aryolo Vedata Ola Visani Navaraja Satta Guru Satta Sangi Aryolo Satta Guru Satta Sangi Aryolo Siddhiptanaya Bhagavan Ki Jai Sri Vishwagundasha Paraman Swami Maheshwaranji Gurudev Ki Jai
Humble pranam to lotus feet of our dear Gurudev, Vishwaguru, Mahamandaleshwar, Paramahansa Swami Maheshwarananda Ji Maharaj. Pranam to our dear successor, Avatar Puri Ji. Pranam to you, all sannyasis here in a hall. And pranam to you, sisters and brothers, here and on a webcast. I was doing this presentation of Avatar Building Project already twice. So who heard this, please meditate or do whatever more sensible. But the others maybe will find some sense of Vishwaguruji's project. One of the last, he was able to give us the verbal instruction. Please give us the first picture. I got the biggest laser pointer in mid-Europe, probably, for this presentation. So, Vishwaguruji 2 years ago gave us the task to build Avatar building in between of Sangam Hall and Ganga Hall. And this Avatar building should be answer to environmental pressure of Green Deal, where this castle which we are inhabiting here, we wouldn't be able to make energetically sufficient. And therefore, Vishwaguruji asked us to build up this Avatar building, which will be definitely very much updated regarding the insulation technologies, solar panels, everything what is available to make the building energetically efficient. It also will bring us good rooms with ensuite bathrooms, similar standard you are having in a Ganga attics. So we will have 3 floors of accommodation in this building, and 1 floor will be big hall, which we are hoping will replace Sangam hall, and the Anushthan. After this will be built up, wouldn't struggle in heat or cold and rain coming into the building, and there will be nice air-conditioned hall on the top of Avatar building. Because Swamiji is always training us, and training means to push us to the limits. So here he also pushed us to the technical limits. He asked for a 4-story building, and in master plan there is a height limit of 12 meters, so it's quite a challenge to accommodate 4 stories into that height. And also the ground conditions are fairly poor, so the foundation for the building is also technical challenge. Please, next picture. Building itself has got a very simple rectangular design, and as you see, there are identical looking 3 stories, and on the top of that is glazed hall with nice view to the east and to the west. Next picture, please. Ten druhej půdorys. Yeah. So this is a layout of the top floor with quite large hall in a size somewhere between Sangam hall and Ganga hall. There will be a big lift, all the toilets and changing facilities. And on the lower floors, there will be on the 3rd floor will be small apartments, which we thought to offer to our elder generation to spend sattvic and really good elderhood in the ashram, because our experience is that those who are seeking the shelter, old people seeking a shelter in the ashram, are forming really very pleasant and sattvic community here, and it helps all the people living here, even youngsters, mid-age, and also to the very old ladies living here. Because of that peaceful and sattvic atmosphere here, the living here can extend your lifespan just because of that peace and harmony which you would not find anywhere in some old people's home or even living alone in your old apartment. So if you would be interested to spend your elderhood in here, on a good address of Avatar building, because living in Avatar, it's a beauty of its own. So, and you will be sharing the space also with Avatar Puri Ji, because he asked for some small apartment, no, not small, but let's say double apartment, double size apartment. So you will have a good neighbor on the floor. So if you would be interested, please let us know on a reception. And we already got a list of 18 people who would love to join this project. And we will come back to you with some technical and financial details. Next picture, please. Those are layouts of 2 lower floors, which are generally identical and could be either used as old people's apartments or just accommodation during the seminars. And we are planning to do some of the rooms suitable for disabled, regarding the toilets and width of the doors. So it will be also very friendly to our people on the wheelchairs. Quite a lot of area is occupied by technical rooms and receptions and toilets and other facilities. I wouldn't come to the detail of the project, but definitely there will be a lift which would be serving to travel you up to the meditation hall. Next picture, please. This is a picture of the room which we are planning to clad with the solar panels, and this is a section drawings showing that compact design, which has to meet the height limit of 12 meters. So this is so far this Vishwaguruji's project, where we are finalizing the building permission drawings, and we will try to obtain building permit in autumn. We've got a winter for doing the working drawings and prepare everything for next year construction season. On the other hand, we need some finance. No, the design-wise, yes. Construction-wise, really hard to say. If our dear yogis will really participate on a financially on a project, yeah, because the total cost is 2,400,000 euros. So, and we are at the very beginning with collecting money for the project. Of course, we are thinking to sell or offer you long-term rent of the apartments for old people, where you prepay that rent at the very beginning. So that's something we count to be used for the construction. But your generosity, your active karma yoga input into the building would be always welcomed. And because of new generation, really, it's very rare to help physically, laying bricks on bricks. They rather work on the computers or touch screens. So even so, if you participate on a project financially, it's also considered as a karma yoga, and every euro is very much welcomed. So next. Next is QR code. If you want to do your karma yoga regarding this Vishwa Guruji's project, there are two ways, either in Czech crowns or in euro. If you copy or scan this QR code here or at the reception or on a donation box, which is already over there, you can send us some money to the transparent account. And also I hope we've got a bunch of nice girls who will travel around you and ask you for if you would have any cash in your pocket, which you want to sacrifice for the project. Aha, one guy, very good. Okay. So you can participate even here into the bags of our children. Hold on just a moment. There is also another project of Vishwa Guruji, which we will not show the exact location, but this is about the elderhood, and of course Swamiji is thinking even further after what will happen after our life terminates. Some 4 years ago, he introduced another project, which is a meadow for spreading crematory ashes. And we didn't do it yet, but it's quite simple to do. But we have to find the proper place for that. Just avoid jokes that you will end up on a kids' playground. So we've got several options where to place that meadow. So it's a little bit wandering project around the ashram land. But when it will be fixed, we will let you know. Also, there is the schedule on a reception where you can put your name and email, and we will come back to you with the conditions, some financial contribution, and maintenance fee, annual maintenance fee, and you can express your interest to end up here on this holy land together with the dust from the Gurudev's feet. So those two projects really depend on you, on your interest, on your financial support, and we will do what we can to build it up, to fulfill Guru Vakya and prepare it for you. So thank you for your patience with the presentation, and can you please count it? Okay, she will count it. Okay. So thank you very much for generosity, because it looks, for the first point of view, quite success. And please come to us with any questions or show that interest at the reception. Hari Om.
Thank you. I have one suggestion in this context. I myself always was on such occasions giving some money, but this is then sometimes is something, and then long time is nothing. So I just changed for myself, and I suggested to you, instead of giving on such occasions something, give regularly. If you make a regular monthly contribution, you know exactly, you can plan it very easily, and the ashram, or now here Vasant, the people, can calculate how much money they get every month. So for the investment, it's much more plannable. So it's a suggestion for everyone. If you can make a regular contribution, and they can count on that, plus one thing is, because the fellowship or the organization here is a foundation. That means it is recognized to give bills about for the tax. So when you can, these bills which you get, these receipts, you can use actually in your tax declaration to reduce your tax. So if you give it regularly, when you give it cash, you cannot. So that's my suggestion. If maybe many of us can think to give, even if it's small, but in the amount, it will be then really something. If many give some small amount every month, they can calculate with this suggestion.
Sri Bhagwan ki jai. Sri Avatar Puri Ji Siddha Pita Guru Parampara ki jai. My humble pranams to Vishwaguruji's lotus holy feet, and to the whole parampara from Avatar Puri Ji till Avatar Puri Ji. I would like to share something what is connected to the satsang which we had actually yesterday. Avatar Puri Ji addressed the topic which is for every one of us very important. And this is Swamiji's, Vishaguruji's present health condition, his life, his being. Because for most of us, or for all of us, he is the red rope through our lives. And suddenly he's not here in the way how we used to perceive him for the last 50 years. So Avatar Puri Ji spoke yesterday very clearly that we should find out what actually Gurudev is for us. What is the Guru Tattva? And what is his physical appearance? To find out to what we relate. And so yesterday when this speech was given, I realized that maybe I have one personal story with Holy Guruji, which may resemble the situation which we are now experiencing. I came to Jnana Ashram for Karma Yoga in winter 2001. So I had the opportunity to be still for about nearly 2 years around when Holy Guruji was in India. And I came very fresh. I was still not a disciple when I came to Jharkhand. So, and it was completely new. Everything was, how you say, Alice in the Wonderland? Yeah, Alice in the Wonderland. So that was my condition in Jharkhand. And I was like a hyperactive child. You know, all the time running from 7 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock in the evening, mostly work in the Om Ashram, but also in the kitchen, in the workshop, and here and there. And actually we were two. One was me, and one was my mind. My mind was always few hundred meters before me. But there was one exception to this rule. And that was whenever I had darshan of Holy Guruji. It happened rarely. Guruji was not so easily available. But sometimes in Jharkhand, in Katu, in Jaipur, whenever I spotted Holy Guruji, I was completely drawn to him. I had to come close to him. I had to bow down. It was just the inner need. And just as I saw him, suddenly the mind, click, there was peace. And in the heart, click, something opened. There was immense sweetness. When seeing Holy Guruji, there was immense sweetness. And I got used to this feeling that Holy Guruji means peace of mind and sweetness on the heart. Of course, when I went away, then the peace of mind lasted like 2-3 hours. Not more. I was not able to keep it longer. And sweetness on the heart was almost 2 days. It was very strong always with Holy Guruji. But that time, had somebody asked me, who is Holy Guruji? I would feel that sweetness, but I would say, yeah, Holy Guruji is that saint, you know, who is in the orange dress and he walks with a stick in that special rocking manner. And he has a very kind and strict face. And he is very generous. He's very loving. He sings beautiful bhajans. And he goes in the morning for a darshan to Shiv Mandir. And then he sits outside of Bhakti Sagar and does his mala. So Holy Guruji was this outer personality for me. In 2003, there was this famous Guru Purnima when Swamiji, Vishwaguruji, and Holy Guruji, they were both in Jharkhand. And it was great. It was a Kumbh Mela. It was amazing. And after that, so that was July, mid of July 2003. After that, Guruji went to Jaipur. And he had some problems with the knees. Actually, Guruji had for many, many years, he had quite serious health problems. But he was always putting his health problems on the second rail And whenever he was in the condition to give darshan to his bhaktas, he would tell his sevak, call the people, they can come. So Guruji went for an operation, then to Delhi with the knee, but after that operation came many, many complications. And it was with the kidneys and with the blood, and Holy Guruji's condition was very much declining. Those times we used to have every morning the meeting of Karma Yogis in Jharkhand. It was about the ashram day. Who needs the walkie-talkie, who needs tractor, who needs something to be arranged in Pali and so on. But also we were hearing the information, what's new with Guruji. And we were all very concerned because we were all loving Holy Guruji very much. And it was painful. It was painful to hear what's happening and that we can't see him, we can't help him somehow physically. Then Holy Guruji actually entered coma, and then he was transferred to Jodhpur hospital. Vishwa Guruji was in Jodhpur. He was staying most of the time there. Rarely he came to Jharkhand, like just for a few hours. And then came Diwali 2003, and Swamiji offered that who would like can go for Holy Guruji's darshan to the hospital. So few of us went in the car, we were chatting in the car, everything was okay. Then we came to the hospital, we did not know where is Guruji's room. So somebody took us to the lift and they said, okay, we take you there. Now I realized that in the lift, all of us, we were a bunch of people, certain fear, nervosity on the face, because we knew that we are going to see Guruji perhaps in the condition in which we are not used to. And then the door opened to the corridor, and suddenly I started to feel Guruji. And it was, after so many months of not having him, not feeling him, then he was like, Guruji, you are here, pranam, Guruji. And as we were going to the room, where was his hospital room, it was stronger, and suddenly it was from Manipur till here, everywhere was Guruji. And then we entered the room, and my jaw just fell down. Because Guruji, I could not recognize him. His hands was just the bone, the ligaments, the veins. And his face was so dry, full of wrinkles, and everywhere he had these tubes or pipes, and everywhere was the different monitors and beep, 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 beep. So for a moment, I somehow got lost in this outer vision, but then slowly, again, it started. I said, Guruji, you are here, pranam. Guruji, where are you? And I had a feeling that somehow the energy is coming here from the right corner. So I looked in the right corner and no, Guruji is not there. Maybe he's in the left corner. I was turning my head, I remember quite well. And in the middle, just a thought came, Guruji is not in the left corner. Guruji is everywhere. And as this thought came through, then suddenly, like a flash, it was only light, energy, prana, bliss. It was bliss. And I disappeared. I realized that I don't feel my body, I don't feel my head, and I'm part of this. I became a part of Guruji. And it was just completely blissful moment and completely peaceful. There was nothing, there was only bliss. And I don't know how long it was lasting, perhaps shortly, because then we were just instructed that we can bow down to Guruji, to his feet, and it was enough. Guruji's, it was actually like a ICU chamber, so we could not stay there for very long, so we had to leave. So we made our pranams, And we left, and I was on the way back to ashram. I was thinking, oh my God, so this is Gurudev. This feeling, this is Gurudev. So what used to be only theoretical knowledge till that time, what we hear so many times, that Gurudev is not this body and so on, suddenly it became a realization. It was not an experience of the intellect or of the senses. It was a realization of the soul. And it was very uplifting, very helping. But, you know, when some strong spiritual experience happens, then usually it is for some cost. Either you have to first make the tapasya, and then you get an experience, or if you get an experience by the blessing, which was this situation, then you may pay off afterwards. So my condition was that every second day, then I got a fever about 41 degrees. But it was strange that it came always every second day afternoon. Because we were, actually at that time, we were building already Holy Guruji's Mahasamadhi. Although we were not sure what's going on, but the work was going on 24 hours. It was 2 12-hour shifts. I was in the one shift, I was helping with all the measurements, and in the night shift, I was cooking chai at 11 o'clock and at 3 o'clock in the morning for the workers. And so every second day, I just, my digestion stopped. I had 41 degrees and I could not move. Until the evening, I recovered so that I can go to cook the chai at 11 for the workers. And then again, I was continuing. And actually, Guruji was for 1 week more. That darshan happened on Diwali. And Holy Guruji's Mahasamadhi day is always 7 days after Diwali. So when I realized that I have perhaps some strange kind of malaria, I have to go to the hospital. So I was going with, somebody was accompanying me. And meanwhile, it was exactly 1 week after this darshan. So Holy Guruji left at 11 o'clock or 11:15. He took a Mahasamadhi. And afternoon, 3 or 4 o'clock, he was coming to the ashram on a chariot, sitting. And I just had a darshan of Holy Guruji. I was going to the hospital. He was coming to the ashram. So I was thinking, that's somehow symbolic. That's so nice. I went to the hospital. Doctor said, no need of testing. Nothing like malaria. You are okay. What's your temperature? 38. Okay. You just go home. No medicine. You are okay. I said, okay. So we came back. Then that place where Holy Guruji has a Mahasamadhi actually became the holiest place in the ashram. We had there prayer every morning, every evening. Every evening there was a Satsang. Swamiji used to come every day. Puri was there all day long, from early morning till night. And we were all of us, we were praying there, we were going for darshan and so on. And every year when there was, in those years, either on Guru Purnima, on Holy Guruji's Mahasamadhi function, the satsang was always there. And actually the temple was built around the Guruji, no? Because when Guruji took Mahasamadhi, there was nothing. There was just the excavation pit, big excavation hole, nothing. And around Guruji, everything has started. So Holy Guruji is the real foundation stone, the spiritual foundation stone of our temple in Om Ashram. And it was, now I can't remember, 2000, perhaps 5 or 6, Swamiji got made, Vishaguruji got made a big portrait of Holy Guruji, which was there installed for the function of his Mahasamadhi. It was on a metal frame, was like almost 4 meters high and 2.5, 3 meters wide. It was there only one season, because then came the ceiling. It could not be there anymore. And when it was made at the last moment, so we were fixing it on the Diwali. But on the Diwali, our workers, they have a holiday. They are not there. So Swami Avatar Puri Ji said, okay, we will manage with the use of the crane. I just need 5, 6 people, we will manage. So there was Purnanand from Celje, from Slovenia, and me. We were in the like a bucket of the crane. We were holding the upper part of that Holy Guruji's picture. And down were another 3 people who were supposed to support it, because we were not able to just to hold it like this. And so the crane started slowly to lift. We got the height. Now the people down, they have it like on their shoulders. We had it somewhere here. And we started to move towards the place where is Holy Guruji Samadhi, where it was supposed to be fitted. But started to blow a wind in the against direction. And it started to turn the picture. And so we were calling on Swami Yogaji, move, it's turning. He said, I can't, the clutch is locked. There is a mechanical clutch. Normally there is a crane helper who would release the clutch. Then the motor can move the crane. But there was nobody. They were just all 6 of us, 3 down, 2 up, 1 on the crane. And it was turning. And we were turning, and our hands were going to twist. Suddenly we got them over the head. And I just realized that this is not going to last for very long, that either my ligaments are going to break in the elbows, or I have to drop it, but then it will fall on my 3 brothers, sisters who were down. I was completely blocked what to do, just waiting what will happen. And in that moment of helplessness, I looked at Purnanand, who is much stronger. He used to be alpinist, who was climbing Himalayas. And he, with these twisted hands, he just said, now only Guruji can help us. And that moment, because I was completely helpless, yes, Guruji, help, Guruji, help. There was no request. There was no kindness. It was complete desperation, but complete trust. Guruji, help. That moment, the wind stopped. It started to blow the opposite direction. We landed very softly on the place, and I felt the Guruji's presence. I had tears in my eyes. I was hiding from Purnanand, because again, after years, Guruji came. And I felt the same like in the hospital, Guruji was there. So actually I realized that my old perception, when I used to come for Guruji's darshan, and I was feeling that sweetness in the heart and that peace of the mind, but I was relating it with Guruji's personality. That was actually a mistake, because Gurudev is something else. And so now we are approaching a little bit similar situation in our lives, and we have that opportunity to establish it, that relation, to make it with Gurudev more inner. Because really many of us, we were looking at Swamiji as the most charismatic person in the world we know, the best ever speaker we have heard. But nowadays, Swamiji does not deliver those lectures which we used to hear. He does not look as the most charismatic person in this world. But still inside, he's so sharp. That consciousness, that divine consciousness is still there. And we have now the opportunity to find it out, to realize it. So that one day we are here physically alone, we will have where to go. So that was contribution to yesterday's satsang. Sridipna Bhagwan Ki Jai.
No, we can do this first. It's okay.
Which one?
Tak, no. Hm? Sri Swami Madhananji Gurudeva ki jai. Teri biti umar hari nama bina sumarana kale mere mana. Teri biti umar hari nama bina sumarana kale mere mana. Pakshi panka bina hasti danta bina anarikanta bina. Panka hasti danta bina anarikanta bina.
Vishya ke putra pita bina hina. Vishya ke putra pita bina hina. Tese prani hari nama bina sumaran kare mere mana. Teri biti umar hari nama bina sumaran kare mere mana. Teri biti umar hari nama bina sumaran kare mere mana. Kupani rabinu dena shirabinu darati me habina. Kupani rabinu dena shirabinu darati me habina. Jaise taruhara pala bina hina. Jaise taruhara
Pala bina hina.
Tese prani hari nama bina sumaran kale mere mana. Teri biti umar hari nama bina sumaran kale mere mana. Teri biti umar hari nama bina sumaran kale mere mana. Dehanena bina rena chanda bina manera dipa bina. Dehanena bina rena chanda bina manera dipa bina. Jaise pandita veda bihina. Jaise pandita veda bihina.
Swami Avatar Gurudeva Ki Jai.
Jai. Good reminder for all of us. Teri biti umara. Your lifespan is going. With what? Without what? Sumarana nama. Without the japa, without the tapa which we are doing. We are spending the lives just like that. What did Gurudev always tell? Ya manushya jivan bada anmol hai, ise vyartha nahi gavana chahiye, which means this human life is very precious. You can just bring me my mic. This human life is very precious, do not waste it. That's what it's telling in the bhajan, and we have beautiful bhajan going on in the background. So, with this life, we should take good use of it. We should make sure we are making sense of our life. Because this life, this time, and this time with Gurudev, and this Gurudev will not be there. Swamiji is here now, was never before, someone like Swamiji will never be again. So we are at the right time, at the right place, so let's be there. Where is it? Pakshi pankha bina, which means the bird without the wings. Like the word bird without the wings, or the elephant without the tusks. And where are we? Pakshi pankha bina hasti danta bina nari kantha bina. So we human lives, we should not waste it without Harinam. Harinam is very important. Harinam does not mean only the name of Lord Vishnu. Harinam for us is our mantra japa, is everything that we do in our spiritual journey. Without our spiritual journey, we cannot progress. So for that, Harinama is very important. Doing our mala, doing our bhajans, coming to satsangs, this is the one which we need to progress in our spiritual path. So, very good reminder. And the next one is also a very good reminder.
Mm-hmm. Om Bol Sridhim Narayam Bhagwan Ki Jai. Cheta Cheta Abhajiva Agyani Avasara Javere Guru Samajavere. Cheta Cheta Abhajiva Agyani Avasara Javere Guru Samajavere. Jai
pita ora kutumbaka bilo yedunala la chavere Yamakimara paresira upar kona churavere Guru samajavere Yamakimara paresira upar kona churavere Guru samajavere Cheta cheta avajiva agyani avasara javere Guru samajavere Cheta cheta avajiva agyani avasara javere Guru samajavere Satta Guru Sharana Gaya Vinamuraka Konmava Paralagavere Satta Guru Sharana Gaya Vinamuraka Konmava Paralagavere Guru Kripa Vinajaya Chorasi Gota Kavere Guru Samajavere Guru Kripa Vinajaya Chorasi Gota Kavere Guru Samajavere Cheta Cheta Avajiva Agyani Avasara Javere Guru Samajavere Cheta Cheta Avajiva Agyani Avasara Javere Guru Samajavere Manusha Janamaya Molakapayo Murakaratana Gamavere Manusha Janama Amolakapayo Murakaratana Gamavere Gaya Vakta Avena Hi Pyare Fira Pichatavere Guru Samajavere Gaya Vakta Avena Hi Pyare Fira Pichatavere Guru Samajavere Cheta Cheta Avajiva Agyani Avasara Javere Guru Samajavere Cheta Cheta Avajiva Agyani Avasara Javere Guru Samajavere Shri Puja Bhagavana Depa Narayana Sota Hansa Jagavere Shri Puja Bhagavana Depa Narayana Sota Hansa Jagavere Kahe Madhavananda Ji Bhajana Se Sava Sukha Pavere Guru Samajavere Kahe Madhavananda Ji Bhajana Se Sava Sukha Pavere Guru Samajavere Cheta Cheta Avajiva Agyani Avasara Javere Guru Samajavere Cheta Cheta Avajiva Agyani Avasara Javere Guru Samajavere
Abul Sri Bhagwan Bhagavana ki jai. Shri Madhavananda ji ki jai.
Are we sleeping or awakened? Sorry? Awakened. Physically or mentally? Half. That's what it's telling. Cheta, cheta, awake, rise, don't sleep. We jivas, we are agyanis. What's the difference between jnani and agyani? Huh? So the Guru, our Gurudev, who knows everything, he is the jnani, and we all jivas are agyani. Huh? Acha, I am not jiva? Acha. I still don't know who I am, so no problem. When I know, then I will let you know. So, we jivas, we are agyanis. We do not have that jnana. We need that jnana, and that jnana Ganga is given to us by our masters, which flows, which we listen. Avasara javere, Guru samajhavere. What is Vishwaguruji doing all his life? Explaining us, wake up, my dear, wake up, wake up. That's what he was telling me when I was young, Ye manushya, what I just repeated last bhajan. Ye manushya jivan bada anmol hai. This human life is very precious. Ise vyartha nahi gavana chahiye. Do not waste it. So same thing is written here. The opportunity, avasar means opportunity. The opportunity is going. The Guru is explaining you. So wake up, wake up, wake up. What we have, we were born naked. We will die naked. I mean, we might die with clothes, but did we take anything with? No. We didn't come with anything, we will not go with anything. Everything we get here will stay here. The only thing that will go will be our Atma and our Punya. All the good deeds that we had done, everything that we have done, that is the only thing that will go with us. Rest, everything will stay here. I think some of you there would not see me, so it's easier here. Daulat means money, wealth. Everything shall stay here. Nothing will go with us. Everything is temporary. What comes shall go. We came, we will go. If we are born, we will also die. If we get something in our lives, that will also pass. Same thing is for happiness. Happiness comes, that will also go. Sadness comes, that shall also pass. What stays with us is our bhakti, our love. That stays with us. Nothing else. Everything is going to go. Nothing will stay. Dhana daulata aur mahal khajana. Mahal is palace. For us, palace means our home, our houses, our apartments. Khajana means our hidden possessions. Some of you in the banks, some of us in the lockers, some of us hidden under the pillow. God knows where all we hid certain things. That all will stay here. So what should we do with our extra possessions? We all have always extra possessions. Some might think that we are always in shortage. Not true. We always have enough for us to sustain and live. And whatever is a little bit above, even though it doesn't seem, give it away. As much you give, that much you will get double, triple in return. Any way you can give, poor, charity, animals, for the buildings, for anything. In any way which is given, that will come to you much more in abundance. Anta samay jiva jaya akela. at the last moment of our lives, only the Jiva will unite with the Paramatma. Our Atma will leave our body and will go and become one with the Supreme Self. Body, everything else will stay here. Sat nahi jave re, Guru samjhave re. That is Gurudev explaining us, reminding us all the time that nothing will go with, everything will stay. Mata pita aur kutumba kabilo, yahi dhuna lalachave re. Mother, father, family, friends, everything. Yama ki maar pade sir upar kaun chudave re. When we do not so good deeds, when our karma level is slightly in the minus, then Yamaraj will come, and what will he do? He has this whip, and with the whip he will go on. And then who will rescue us? That's what Gurudev is explaining us. Do good, stay on the right path, follow the Guru Vakya, then something is possible. Otherwise, when Yamaraj will come and you will get few shots on your head and on your back, who will save you? Satguru Sharana Gaya Binamuraka Kaun Bhava Para Lagave Re. Without going to the Sharan, to the lotus feet of Gurudev, then who will liberate you? Who will take us across that ocean? That is what we are always talking about, that we need the Guru to liberate us. To achieve our ultimate goal of self-realization, we need a Guru. Ram Krishna se kaun bade, usne bhi Guru keen. Bhagavan Shri Ram and Bhagavan Shri Krishna, who are the incarnations of Lord Vishnu, even they needed Guru. Then we, human beings, we surely need. We are Ajnani Jivas. We need the knowledge to be poured into us. If we didn't need gurus, then why in the world would we go to schools and read? We could just sit at home and read, but no, our parents had to teach us how to talk. In the schools, we had to learn other things. So everywhere there is a need of a teacher. Without the teacher, the student will not be going further. Guru Kripa bin jai 84 gota khave re. 84 means 8.4 million creatures. We will be just cycling around that and again and again and again. We do something, finally we get this human life, and what do we do with this human life? We go, we party, we eat meat, we drink alcohol, we go to kusanga, sat sanga and kusanga. The company of the truth, which we are sitting in, or the company of kusanga, where there is bad company. But for that, to choose between kusanga and satsanga, we have viveka. Gaya vakta ave nahi pyare, fir pachatave re. When the time is gone, when the time shall pass, and then later we will remember and regret. Remembering is one thing, but then regret comes in. And we will regret that I wish I could have done this. I wish I could have gone for seminars. I wish I could have gone for satsangs. I wish I was in Srilki. I wish I was with Gurudev. I wish I was doing this. I wish I was doing that. That list will be endless. But even then, it's not too late. Come to Gurudev whenever you're ready. He is always there, ready with open arms and saying, "Come, my dear child." He never closes off. Bad things happen to us, we close off. We put a rock on our heart and finito. Is that the solution? No. Without feelings, without bhava, without love, nothing is possible. Something happens, we will just shut down. We close off, we close the doors, not the physical doors also, but the inner doors, we just shut it down. And then who rescues us from that deep, dark room? Gurudev. That's why we have Gurudev in our lives to rescue us, to bring us out from there. So if we do not want to regret in our future, then we should wake up. That's what Gurudev is always explaining you. Siri Puja Bhagavan Deep Narayana Suta Hansa Jagavere. Bhagavan Shri Deep Narayan Mahaprabhuji awakens even the sleeping swans. Even those who are sleeping have been awakened by Shri Deep Narayan Mahaprabhuji. Same way Gurudev is doing for us. We were all those sleeping Hans, the sleeping swans around the world. And he's the Paramahans who is already awakened. He comes and tries to wake us all up. He went around the whole world. It's not that we found him, he found us. He found each and every one of us. He connected with each and every one of us. One thing is you come to the West, you start talking something, or you have a lot of bling blang, or how do you call it? A lot of, how would you call bling blang? Huh? Not makeup, but a lot of drama around you and this and that, and because of that publicity, people start following you just to see what's new. But one thing is you come as Gurudev. I didn't see more simple person than Gurudev. In our Akhada, we have more than 65 Mahamandaleshwars. Even the junior Mahamandaleshwars to Swamiji who are just starting in their careers, they come with big chariots and this and that and showing off this and showing off that and the biggest camp here in the Kumbh Mela and doing this and doing that. Sometimes I asked when I was younger, you have 100 times more than that or 1,000,000 times more than that. Why don't you do? He was always simple. He never liked this drama. When it's necessary, it's a different thing. When you go to a program, there, as you are sitting as a Mahamandaleshwar, you have that umbrella and the stick, and that is on the procession is a different thing. But in day-to-day life, he's not like that. In day-to-day life, he's the simplest man you can ever see. Why? Because he knows that nothing is going with. So it's better to give all the possessions in for the projects. For how many projects do we have? We have Gyan Putra project, teaching and education for poor. Gosala, taking care of animals. In India, we have so many gosalas which are only gosalas because they want milk. In our gosala, 70-80% of the cows are just who are wandering around eating garbage on the streets brought in. You have school, you have college, you have a hospital which was very functional. Now it's getting renovated again and hopefully soon starts again. Rainwater harvesting. If you see, Gurudev was the biggest master planner in the world. He knew. That's why Guru is Trikaldarshi. Who thought, now you look at Jharkhand, how green it is. And when he bought Jharkhand in 1992, Gajananji, how was it? Desert. How many of you were in this Maharudri Yagya? 2. You were before Maharudri Yagya? Very good. Kya baat hai. So at that time, how was it? No toilets, tents, desert. And now go to Jharkhand, full greenery. Why? Because Gurudev's thinking, he thought 100 times in advance than us. Build a talab, this, how do you call talab in English? Pond, water pond to collect the rainwater. Why did we collect rainwater? For drinking, for harvesting, for so many things. His brain was, who Ramananji I think was saying yesterday, biggest actor. True, he was biggest actor, biggest architect, biggest everything. Om Ashram design, yes, Yogaji designed it, Yogaji did it, but the planning was in Swamiji's head. What is good, what is not good, how things should look, and at the end of the day, that what he created is marvelous. That is the beauty. Kahe Madhavananda ji bhajan se sab sukha pave re. Madhavananda ji Maharaj, our holy Guruji, is telling this through this bhajan, and everyone gets happy and bliss from listening to this. That is what the Gurudev is explaining you. Cheta cheta avajiva jnani avasar javere. Avasar javere, the time is going. Time doesn't wait for anyone. Last week we had this question, does time exist or doesn't exist, or what is with time? But time is going. Maybe we don't understand how the time functions, neither do I, so that's why I didn't answer the question, but time will go. Maybe the whole concept of time is something to read about, but in the physical world in which we live in, time is passing. Time flies like anything. And later comes that regrets. I wish I could have stayed with Swamiji and sat longer at that time when I was younger, when I was not running around. What is that? That is I wish, I wish, I wish. And that is with all of us, not only me. We all go to that I wish zone. So why to leave something for the future? Now we are here, you are in Strilki. Enjoy being in Strilki. Your normal life will restart in 2 weeks. Don't worry. Or 1 week, or 2 days, or whenever you go back home. Some of you might be scared while going back home. Some of you will be happy to go back home. Some of you are happy to be here. Some of you are happy somewhere else. But let's try to make it in that way that we all are happy everywhere. Why? Because Gurudev is within us. He is in our hearts. Where we go, he goes. Where he goes, we go. So everywhere is the heaven for us. Either it's our home, or it's our work, or it's our ashram, or it's in India, or it's in Europe, or it's in Australia, or it's anywhere. Where we go, he is with us. There is no duality, there is unity. We are one. That's why Holy Guruji always said, all in one in all. We all are one. The Guru and disciple is one. We all are one. It's one unit. There's no differences between that. And the bond which we all hold for each other, the bond which we hold for the Guru, for the Master, that is always going to be staying very solid, very strong. Doesn't matter how things happen, doesn't matter how things change. The love, the connection, the devotion, that is always constant. But what do we need to do? Surrender. If we say, Gurudev, my happiness is yours, I am yours, then our sadness is also His, our happiness is His, our anger is His, everything is His. What does He do? Nothing. He accepts us as we are. He never told us to change. We come to Him with all our problems. Gurudev, this happened, Swamiji, what to do now? This is happening, that is happening. He says, yes, yes, yes. Maybe He doesn't say anything, but He is taking all that. Once upon a time, there was one dream. In that dream, someone saw Swamiji sitting in the middle of the fire. And what is that fire symbolizing? He was like Shiva, very peaceful, calm, sitting, nothing, enjoying that heat. But what is that fire? That fire is someone's cancer, someone's problems, someone's relationship issues, someone's anger issues, someone's sadness. This all is that fire which is always surrounding him. And that all fire he takes, he digests, and he is always good. And try to take that. Once I went to my first public satsang, that was 2016 or 17. It was Krishna Janmashtami. It was in Gujarat. That was the first time Swamiji let me go. Like, I always went with Swamiji or with Vishokananji or with this or with that, but that was the first time I went alone. I think it was 16, 17. There I sat first time, very good, people coming, mala, making pranam, this, that. First time is first time, So Whole night I was sitting there, and yes, beautiful. We had beautiful bhajans going on and everything. People coming, making pranam, coming, making pranam. What happens then? 2 days after that, I felt so sick like I never was in my life. For 1 week I was so sick. So we can take things in, but we should also learn how to digest them. And that happened to me with what? 50 people? With him, how many people? Thousands, millions of people. Every day touching his feet. Yes, he takes, he digests. I take and what? I get sick. And slowly things progress. It's different now, but at that time it was 1 week of full-on fever, diarrhea, this, that, body pain, everything that you can think of I had. How hard work he does for us, not for himself, he does it for us. If he wants, he can just sit and enjoy life, but no. He sees that all of us are inside here, we all are a mess. And he has that screwdriver, and our bolts are a little bit loose. And he comes and tightens. Every time he closes his eye, he's not sleeping. Every time he closes his eye, he's tapping into someone and fixing someone's problems. Every time we think that he's sleeping or he's somewhere, nah. He is going to each and every one of us, fixing our problems, our sadnesses, our everything. Try to experience one day. Ask him, go inside, ask him a question. In one way or another way, you will get the answer to it. Either what you were asking for will be fulfilled. That's the Shakti of Sankalpa. Gajananji and me were discussing yesterday. Why are Sankalpa very important? Even in Yoga Nidra, why do we take Sankalpa? When I do puja on Monday, the Shiva Abhishek, when I take water in my hand and put dakshina and flower, that is taking a Sankalpa. What am I wishing for? What am I asking for? Because that's why the Sankalpa have to be very positive and very short. It doesn't need to be short, but it needs to be something positive, because the Shakti of a Sankalpa is so powerful that will come true. So always careful what you ask for. Even in Abhishek you take a Sankalpa, in any puja you will take a Sankalpa, in Yoga Nidra you are taking a Sankalpa, on Guru Purnima we are taking Sankalpa, on New Year's you are doing a New Year resolution, something similar. That's one day Gajananji will explain you the whole alpha, beta, theta, everything. Yesterday he was explaining me that there are 3 different, brain waves. And when we go to Yoga Nidra, we go into theta. So one day we will have a workshop with him explaining all gamma, beta, theta, alpha, Gen Z. So that is the power of Sankalpa. Sankalpa Shakti. That is very important. Anything what we do. Even when we wake up in the morning, Gurudev always says, touch the floor, make pranam, take water in your hand, I am human, I am alive. That is also Sankalpa for ourselves. When we make pranam, do you just make pranam and your head is spinning, or do you make a wish? When we make pranam, like me personally, Hey Bhagwan, mujhe sadbuddhi de, vairagya de. Oh Lord, oh Gurudev, give me sadbuddhi, give me buddhi, give me intellect, give me vairagya. Give Swamiji health, give him long life, give me health, give me long life. Keep him happy, keep me happy, keep his and my bond very good. Every time when I make pranam, that I say. So when you make pranam also, you can make something which you want it to happen. Because that is Sankalpa Shakti. And what you wish for will come true. When we manifest something, it will happen. Knowingly or unknowingly. But you need to try. We need to believe in that. Not blind belief, not blind trust in Guru, but by understanding the Guru Tattva. That Guru Tattva resides in each and every one of us. But we just need to open that doors and understand it. And once we look within and open that and understand that, then you will see how it flows. That Jnana Ganga, we are now Ajnanis, but that Jnana Ganga will start flowing through us. But that is only when we let go of everything and say, Gurudev, I thought enough, I tried enough, now you do for me. I give up, I surrender, I let go of everything, and you are mine and I am yours, and finito. Nothing else we need. But until and unless we do not fully give up and surrender, not give up like in the sense, okay, I will sit home and do nothing. Everything will function as it will. I will sleep in my home and I will earn money. That's not how it works. Surrender in the sense we know that He is guiding us, He is protecting us, and He is always there for us. He will not let us go in the wrong path. We are always going to be on the right path, but we need to listen to Him, we need to trust Him. That is it. So, chet avajiva jnani avasar javere. Don't let that time go by. Time is very quick. Time will not wait for us. When I came to Europe first time, I was what? 4 years? Not sorry, this is too small. 4 years. Now, 25 years. So obviously, time flies. It's not waiting for us. But when it's the right time for a certain thing to happen, it shall happen. Just trust the process. For me also, it was hard to trust the process. I told you a few times already, I think in few satsangs I mentioned. Swamiji traveling always all around the world. Me thinking, why is he not taking me with? I also want to go. I used to go every 2 years. No, study, go this, that, no. When it was the right time, now I'm getting so much travel that now that time of running around and being free and sitting and doing nothing or like studying but still a little bit more freedom, that time gone. Now what? Duty. This is not only duty, this is not only my dharma. This is my family. Wherever I go, I have my family. That is the creation of Gurudev, that he created so much that I don't feel lonely anywhere. I can go to any part of the world, there is someone sitting there who is Bhakt of Gurudev. That is the power of Gurudev. This is our family. We can go anywhere, we can go to any continent, any part of the world, and we know that we have a place to stay and we have someone who will take care of us. That is what we will always cherish and always remember. That he created something which no one created and no one will ever create. Now it's our job to hold what he created. Something has happened, fights happen, this happened, that happened. What is our first instinct? Let go and run away. Not an option. We need to bring more people to the right path. If we ourselves get frustrated because of certain things and go away, not the solution. We need to come and bring more people. You go home, you say, oh, we have this satsang, come join us. Doesn't matter if they like it or don't like it, that's their problem. At least you did your dharma by bringing them here. Then what happens is in their destiny. At least you do something good. Running away from problems won't help you, won't help me, won't help anyone. Storms come, but they go. If a storm is coming in life, we have to stay strong. And what is holding us? Gurudev. He won't let us, even if there is this, tornado. Even if the tornado comes, he is still holding our hand and he will not let us go with the tornado up. But we need to have that trust that bond, he is holding us tight enough. If we doubt that, then it's a slight problem. Trust him, nothing else. We don't need to do anything. Just say, Gurudev, I trust you. You are mine, I am yours. nothing. All good. Swasti prajavyam paripalayantam nyayena margena mahin mahisha gau brahmanebhyo shubhamastu nityam loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om shanti shanti shanti. Om Shri Puri Ji Mahadeva ki jai. Devadadev Deveshwar Mahadeva ki jai. Shri Narayan Bhagavan ki jai. Hindu Dharam Samrat Paramahansa Swami Sri Madhavanand Puri Ji Sadgurudev Bhagavan ki jai. Vishwaguru Mahamandaleshwar Paramahansa Swami Sri Maheshwaranand Puri Ji Gurudev ki jai. Today I visited Today I was in Vienna visiting Vishwagurji's old disciple, Saroj, and her health condition is not that good. So she asked if we all can dedicate today's prayer for her good health and wish her all the best in her life. Shri Narayan Bhagavan ki jai. And we have one more bhajan first and then prayer. Now we will all wake up, hopefully. No one wants to wake up, no one is saying yes. Will we all wake up? We are all silent. No, we like sleeping. You know that laughing is good for health. So if you liked the joke, laugh. I know you are all used to be very, how would you call, not strict, but very serious and just be like very good. But sometimes also laughing is good, interaction is good. Yes, no, this, that. I don't mind it, don't worry.
Doesn't seem to be.
It's going to come.
Okay. There? Okay. Om Shri Puri Ji Mahadeva ki jai. Devadeveshwar Mahadeva ki jai. Shri Madhava Krishna Bhagavana ki jai. Vishwaguru Mahamandaleshwar Paramahansa Swami Maheshwaranand Ji Gurudeva ki jai. Shri Narayan Bhagavana ki jai. Itanato Karana Guruji Darshana Jalidena Itanato Karana Dayalo Darshana Jalidena Barama Jal me passe Prabhu Vega Shudilena Parama Jal me passe Prabhu Vega Shudilena Prabhu Vega Shudilena Tumhare Darshana hai pavan Samba papa ko nashavan Tumhare darshana hai pavan Samba papa ko nashavan Dila ko hamare bhavan Darashana Jalidena Dila ko hamare bhavan Darashana Jalidena Darashana Jalidena Itanato Karana Guruji Darshana Jalidena Itanato Karana Vachana Suhane Brahma Rupa Kolakane Triyatapako Bujane Darshana Jalidena Triyatapako Bujane Darshana Jalidena Darshana Jalidena Itanato Karna Guruji Darshana Jalidena Itanato Karna Dayalu Darshana Jalidena Barama Jale Fase Prabhu Vega Shudilena Barama Jale Fase Prabhu Vega Shudilena Prabhu Vega Shudilena Tumhare charana ko parase dukha mula jaye jarase Tumhare charana ko parase dukha mula jaye jarase Atam hamare harase Darshana Jalidena Atam hamare harase Darshana Jalidena Darshana Jalidena Itanato Karna Guruji Darshana Jalidena Itanato Karna Dayalu Darshana Jalidena Barama Jalme Fase Prabhu Vega Shudilena Barama Jalme Fase Darshana Shudilena Prabhu Vega Shudilena Sumirana Tumhara Hanika Sarvariana Kahetika Sumirana Tumhara Hanika Sarvariana Kahetika Samba Jagata Lage Vika Darshana Jalidena Samba Jagata Lage Vika Shuddhilena Prabhu Vega Shuddhilena Sata Guru ke guna jogave Bhava Sindhu vona ave Sata Guru ke guna jogave Bhava Sindhu vona ave Shri Achala Moksha Pave Darshana Jalidena Shri Acharama Moksha Pave Darshana Jalidena Darshana Jalidena Itanato Karena Guruji Darshana Jalidena Itanato Karena Dayalo Darshana Jalidena Marama Jame Fase Prabhu Vega Shuddhilena Marama Jame Fase Prabhu Vega Shuddhilena Prabhu Vega Shuddhilena Om Bole Sri Ditnaram Bhagwan Ki Jai Hindu Dharam Samrat Paramahansa Sri Swami Madhvaranji Bhagwan Ki Jai Vishwa Guru Mahamandaleshwar Paramahansa Sri Swami Maheshwaranji Gurudeva Ki Jai Shri Avatar Puri Ji Maharaja Ki Jai
Siddhipnai Bhagavan Ki Jai Sri Vishwagandha Paraman Swami Maheshwaranji Gurudev Ki Jai Toma Vinnare Onachai Toma Vinnare Onachai Pyari Darshana Nichoai Pyari Darshana Dichoai Toma Vinnare Onachai Toma Vinnare Onachai Pyare Darshana Dichoai Pyare Darshana Dichoai Jalabina Kamala Chanda Vinarachani Jalabina Kamala Chanda Vinarachani Yesi Tomadikya Vinasachani Yesi Tomadikya Vinasachani Kulla Vyakula Ferrore Natina Kulla Vyakula Ferrore Natina Mirakali Chokai Mirakali Chokai darshana dijo pyare darshana dijo tuma vinare ona chai tuma vinare ona chai pyare darshana dijo pyare darshana dijo divasana bhukaninda nairena divasana bhukaninda nairena mukaso kattatana vimina mukaso kattatana vimina kaha kao kacho ketana kaha kao kacho ketana milakara tapata bujai milakara tapata bujai pyare darshana dijo pyare darshana dijo tuma vinare tuma vinare ona jai pyare darshana dijo pyare darshana dijo kyotara savohan tarachami kyotara savohan tarachami ayo milo kirapa karasvami ayo milo kirapa karasvami mera hamdasi jalama jalamaki mera dasi jalama jalamaki pare tomare pai pare tomare pai pyare darshana dijo pyare darshana dijo tuma vinare ona chai tuma vinare ona chai pyare darshana dijo pyare darshana dijo Diptanayam Bhagavan ki jai Sivishwamandasha Paramaswami Mahashanji Gurudev ki jai
So you had the joke prepared in your pocket or what?
Yugas is not one night, but their night is for us is how many yugas? Oh my God, lot. You know, yugas is not one night, But their night is for us is how many yugas? Oh my God. Lot. You know, one man went from Vienna somewhere and he met God. How nice. You know, the Wiener sagte, na so sieht man the God. Muss man sich nicht anstrengen, ne? Muss sich nicht auf den Knien stehen, stundenlang. So the man sees the God and you begin to have a dialogue with him. Say, God, what is the difference, your time and our times? God said, well, it's a big difference. But how much? He said, your 1 second and my 5 millions. No, my 1 second and your 5 million years. He said, oh my God, so much different. He said, yes. For me just 1 second and for you the 5 million. Okay, Lord, you think we can also come there? Maybe sometime. Have a good karma. But are you sure that you want to live so long? And God, what about you, money? God said, for me, money is nothing. Do you have? He said, oh, lot. The winner. Today is the chance to win the money. The God can give him nothing for him. No any toto can give me so much. So he asked, God, can you give me money as much as I like? He said, of course, my son, ask how much you want. He said, may I ask you 10 millions, 20 millions? He said, this is just nothing. Billions! Billions, you will give me? I said, of course I will give you. Okay, Lord, then give me 1,000 billions euros. God said, no problem, wait a second. That's it. So for God is yugas. It's not one night. But their night.
You have more of these? No, but this is actually a good idea. Maybe what's on Thursday? So on Thursday evening we can have one satsang or something. We didn't hear this voice in 2 years. So find some Gajanaji, Ramadevi, and have some nice video. Or we can also watch. There was this cassettes made. I don't know if you converted them into digital format or like summer 2006. There were summer, winter, summer, winter, summer, winter. Somewhere in the archives. So maybe some of this old videos that like not only with the lecture but with how to driving focus. The whole thing like summer, winter. Not in any lecture. I just remembered that there was videos in cassette form, like summer 2006, winter 2000 this. There was all collection of cassettes, which I'm not sure if they are converted into a digital form or not. So I'm asking the, Okay, so do you have any of those? Narayanpuri, you can get it from Gajanaji. Gebet machen. Ich Deutsch nicht. ओम शलकपुर जी महादेव की जय। देवादिदेव देवेश्वर महादेव की जय। सुदीप नारायण भगवान की जय। हिंदू धर्म सम्राट परमहंस स्वामी श्री माधवानंद पुरी जी सद्गुरुदेव भगवान की जय। विश्वगुरु महामंडलेश्वर परमहंस स्वामी श्री महेश्वरानंद पुरी जी गुरुदेव की जय। ओम जय गुरुदेव निरंजन दीनन हितकारी ओ स्वामी दीनन हितकारी। जय जय चल बद मोरत जय जय खंड बद मोरत बाबा वंदन हरि हरि ओम जय 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 गुरु देवी देवताया सब गुरु मुरारी दारी ओ स्वामी गुरु मुरारी दारी कारय वेद पुराण कारय संत सुजाना गुरु महिमा भारी हरि ओम जय 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 गुरुदेव यज्ञ वरदान वन्नत बहुभाति की नाओ स्वामी बहुभाति की ना बिना गुरु ज्ञान न होवे बिना प्रभु ज्ञान न होवे भटक भटक रे हरि ओम जय 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 गुरुदेव। मोह माया संसार बड़ा है भव सागर बारी ओ स्वामी भव सागर बारी। सत्संग चला कर सत्संग नाव चला कर गुरु पाला में जारी हरि ओम जय 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 गुरुदेव। नाना पंथ चले कलियुग में रूप विसर जावे ओ स्वामी रूप विसर जावे। सबको गुरु समझावत सबको प्रभु जी समझावत आत्म बदलावे हरि ओम जय 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 गुरुदेव। धन मन धन यार पण कर गुरु सेवा पाओ स्वामी गुरु सेवा पाओ। हाथ जोड़ यार जी करो हाथ जोड़ जी करो चरणों में सिर नावो हरि ओम जय 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 गुरुदेव। देव पुरुष परिपूरणयानंद दर्शावे ओ स्वामी आनंद दर्शावे। श्रीदीप प्रभुष्य तन्न मन से श्रीदीप दयालो निज मन से गुरु आरती गावे हरि ओम जय 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 गुरुदेव। श्रीदीप दयाल कृपाल महाप्रभु प्रकोलाज हमारी। श्रीदीप दयाल कृपाल महाशिवया प्रकोलाज हमारी। दीनानाथ दयानाथ के नाथ प्रभु जी पार ब्रह्म अवतार
जय हमारी है। आपकी शरण में आया पड़े मधुर बलदास दुखियारी है प्रभु। आपकी शरण में आया पड़े मधुर बलदास दुखियारी है प्रभु। न चरणी हारो पारे उतारो आप कबीर विचारी है। श्री दयाल कृपाल महाप्रभु प्रकोला जय हमारी है। आप बिना कौन हमारे नाता है जिनको जाय पुकारी है प्रभु। आप बिना कौन हमारे नाता है जिनको जाय पुकारी है प्रभु। जहाँ देखो आप हो नित्य चैतन्य निराकारी है। श्री दयाल कृपाल महाप्रभु प्रकोला जय हमारी है। पापियाने को नागे उबार्या अब के मेरी बारी है प्रभु। पापियाने को आगे उबार्या अब के मेरी बारी है प्रभु। मुझ पर मेहर करो मेरे मालिक मांगत भिखारी है। श्री दयाल कृपाल महाप्रभु प्रकोला जय हमारी है। श्री पूज्य जी दयाल दया करो आपका नाम सुखकारी है प्रभु। श्री पूज्य जी दयाल दया करो आपका नाम सुखकारी है प्रभु। कहे माधवानंद जी आपके चरण कमल बलिहारी प्रभु। कहे माधवानंद जी आपके चरण कमल बलिहारी है। श्री दयाल कृपाल महाप्रभु प्रकोला जय हमारी है। ओम नमस्ते श्री गुरुदेव पुरीश दयालम निजानंदयानंदमायाख्यालम शरीरं मया खंडं हरिरूप जासे अतीतं अनाधि निराकार भासे अगम जोनिय पारलिप्तं स्वरूपं सुशोधं सदा योगी जप्तं। नमो सर्वव्यापी गुणातीत देव प्रभुदीपनिजो सदा चरण सेवा। विघ्न हरण मंगल करण धरण परस परपान पार्वती नंदन नमो श्रीदीप शरणधर ध्यान। जय जय देव दयाल शिवा करुणा सुमंगल मूल। श्रीदीप ज्ञान वैराग्य मता सदा रहो अनुकूल। बंदो चरण गुरुदेव जय श्रीदेव पुरुष सुखदाय। योग गति जय सम्प्रति प्रभु जानि बालुरलाय। तिमिर गए अरुति तरवे भय ज्ञान उजियाल। श्रीदीप प्रभु शकवी नति सुन जो दीन दयाल। नमो नमो गुरुदेव जी कोटि कोटि प्रणाम। पलक पलक प्रभु विनती सुख सागर निज नाम लिया सबयो भरे आनंदोदय पार। आप सतगुरु मैं शिष्य हूँ प्राणागार। परमहंस गुरुदेव जी तीन लोक के सुर नर मुनि सब संत जना नित्योत करता से। सतगुरु संदाता नहीं सब जग मंगलहार। क्या राजा क्या बादशाह सभी खड़ा रहे द्वार। राम कृष्ण से कौन बड़े उसने भी गुरु की। तीन लोक के नाथ है सतगुरु के आधीन। सतगुरु पूर्ण ब्रह्म है जो वे सुर नर बाट। नुग्रा नीच जाने नहीं युग युग गेली टाट। यह तन विष की बेलड़ी गुरु अमृत की खान। शीश दिए सतगुरु मिले तो भी गुरु मूर्ति मुख चंद्रमा सेवक ने न चकोर। अष्टपहर निरकतर हो गुरु चरण कमल की ओर। ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा। गुरुर् साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदम्। मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुर्कृपा। ओम दीपज्योति परब्रह्म दीपं सर्वे मोहनं। दीपनं सजते सर्वं संध्या दीपं सरस्वत्यम्। ओम नमो प्रभुदीप विनाशी आपी ब्रह्मा आपी विष्णु आपो कैलाश के वासी। आपो नारद आपो शारद आपो शे शुक्रासी। आपो ध्यानी आपो ज्ञानी आपो यो प्रकाशी। आपो वेदो सब देवी आपो सूर्य प्रकाशी। आपो ब्रह्म निर्वाणी आपो चौर के वासी। आपो वेदों के ज्ञाता आपो भक्तुर्वासी। आपो सतनाम के दाता आपो निज स्वरूप के ज्ञाता। ओम नमो प्रभुदि प्रणमा ब्रह्मानंदनुर्वासी। ओम शलकपुर जी महादेव की जय। देवादिदेव देवेश्वर महादेव की जय। श्रीदीप नारायण भगवान की जय। हिंदू धर्म सम्राट परमहंस स्वामी श्री माधवानंदपुरी जी सद्गुरुदेव भगवान की जय। विश्व गुरु महामंडलेश्वर परमहंस स्वामी श्री महेश्वरानंदपुरी जी गुरुदेव की जय। आज के आनंद की जय। सब संत श्री महात्माओं की जय। माता पिता गुरुदेव की जय। सत सनातन धर्म जय। साधु पुण्यन भारती जी महाराज की जय। आप सब भक्तों की जय। हर नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव शंभो।
श्री अवतार पुरी जी महाराज की जय।